we're very excited to start a new program this year. Some of our young people expressed an interest in learning how to do pottery. They had seen it on a display somewhere. So we started a pottery department. And we've called it Kumhart, or clay art. And limited by space, but not stopped. We opened a little pottery section here, which has just done amazing work. Come, I'll show you. This is all just within the last 9 months since we started the program. Back here you can meet some of our young students and Miss Jabeen, who is our pottery instructor. Hi Jabeen. Salam. Salam. I'm not going to shake your hand, it's all dirty. So what are you making? It looks like my nose. Oh wow, they're like little wobbly statues.
Yes.
Oh, that's so creative. Amazing. And then they'll fire that, and there's our pottery wheel in the back. So Jabeen, this program has been running how long? 9 months?
Maximum 9, 10 months.
9, 10 months. And the students, they've learned very fast.
Oh yes.
You teach at many other schools in the past, right?
But they are not lacking in anything,
So they've learned faster than any students. They're very concentrated.
Very concentrated.
And they're very happy and excited. So we've been able to display this work at different events like the Defense Flower Show.
Yeah.
And we sold out in like 2 days, right?
Yes.
Amazing.
We made a big
Shukriya, Lafaz. They have a very, oh, not there. Sorry, it's not. I was looking for the label. Where's one of those labels, Jabeen? The Kumhart label? If you have one. It's okay. So anyway, here's some of the designs, and these were what sold at the flower show. And there's a lot of potential, again, to develop this project and take it much further. So we're hoping we can get a bigger room and that we can ultimately get a kiln so we can do our own ceramics. Right now we have to outsource all these to get fired. Thank you, Jabeen. And coming down this way, we recently were able to set up a science laboratory, which is so important for the older students to learn their basic science skills. Salam Merunisa. And as you see, we have a small class today who are learning some basic, what are you learning? About chemical mixtures. Acha, very good. So here we have our basic science lab. We're able to show a lot of visual material. We have microscopes and just some of the basics so the students can learn. Again, so important for their overall education. When we talk about sign language development, we also had to make and create some of the technical language needed for the sciences, as that sign language didn't exist already in the common vocabulary. So we had a whole team of teachers from different parts of the country working together, and these are now up on the PSL dictionary that's online. You can go there, it's psl.org.pk, and you can learn sign language. Moving on, one more section we set up recently was a fine arts department. Some of our young people had a great interest in developing their artistic skills. Some of them are amazingly talented, which we would never would have known had we not given them the opportunity to explore those gifts. So here we have our fine arts department, and our lead teacher is Miss Neelam. She's deaf herself, and she's an artist, and she's teaching a variety of concepts, and our young people do amazing stuff. Salam Nilam, kaise hain? Theek? Shukriya. What's she doing? Sort of like just creative art, huh? Interesting. And I love the horse. This is Usman. Usman is 14 years old. Now he's 16. Okay, but he started when he was 14. He's the author of the horse. He's the artist behind the horse painting there, and he's just developed some really amazing skills. Our goal ultimately is to curate some of these artists and make their artwork available to the general public. Usman, this is oil paint. It's hard. It's easy, yeah. For you it's easy. For me it's hard. It's beautiful. So this has been a great opportunity, and we've discovered some real treasures and hidden talents here, which we hope we can develop and showcase in the future. I'm happy to say three of our students won the first, second, and third prize in a countrywide Toyota-sponsored art competition last year. So this was really rewarding, and they got a cash reward for their efforts, which was very exciting. And moving on from our finance department, we have our computer IT section, and this is such an important part of learning for deaf students. And all of our young people, starting from first class 1 all the way up, learn basic IT skills. They all have to master touch typing, and then the older students can move on. They go through MS Office up to learning HTML and web design, and again they can explore their talents. This is a touch typing program that is very interactive, so it makes it interesting for the kids to learn. And all of our students on a daily basis rotate through all these departments, so they're exposed to all these different teachings and trainings. Nadeem is our computer teacher, and he was our first computer trainer back in the day in Southern, right? Now you're an old man. And how long? 10 years? No, more. 97. Okay, yeah, 10. Almost 20 years. Almost. It's a long time. Allah ka shukr. So we also have a teacher's resource room here, where right now we have some young trainees who are basically learning sign language, as you can see. Salam. And they're using the sign language book that we developed along with the digital dictionary online. And hopefully we'll be developing them to step up and become full-time teachers. And here we have a conference room that we use for meetings. Right now there's a staff meeting, so we don't want to interrupt. This is our admin and staff team led by Mr. David. Sorry, David, to interrupt you, but keep going. They're discussing logistics. They coordinate the drivers, the vans, keeping the school neat and clean and safe and operational, making sure the electricity is on or the generator's running, which, by the way, all of our schools often only have electricity for a few hours a day, so all of them run on generators which use diesel. But without that, it's not possible, especially in the interior of Sindh. It's very hot. In Nawab Shah, Sakar, the temperatures go up to 48, 49, 50 degrees. So we'll go out here, and we've come full circle around. The last little part of our school here is our administration offices where our managers sit. I'll barge in and see if they're there. Oh, here we go. It's our busy team at work. Hi, how's everybody? Hi. Salam Ali. I'll just introduce in the back, there's Ali, Ali was the very first teacher ever hired by DeafReach. Right, Ali? You're our first teacher. So now it's how long? About 17 years. Wow, mashallah. And he started as a student, and then he became our first teacher, and him and I were working together. And slowly, we built this project up to where now we have, as you've seen, our full-time staff. These young people, this is Ms. Hina. Hina, say salam. Hina oversees our sign language development and training. And Marine is our principal, and she is the daughter of Iftikhar, who was did the Boltehat TV show many years ago, which some of you may have grown up watching. And we're so happy to have Marine with us. And this is Mr. Sajjad. Sajjad is our academic overseer, and again, all these young people, they're younger than me anyway, they oversee all the schools, they travel and make sure everything is taken care of, and we're very, very happy to have them here. I think I would like to show you these. These were some of the pictures of our first center in Sadr. This was our very first class of older students when Ali joined us. And here's Ali's picture right there, if you can see. That young man. And Nadeem, the computer teacher who you just met, is right there. And that's somebody you might recognize. Here's Heidi, my wife, who was teaching the women that would come for classes. And some of those college students I introduced you to, here you see some of their smiling faces. This is Abdul Rahman, the young man who is now hired as a trainer in our vocational room. So thank you. We appreciate all your hard work. And I think I'd just like to close. Let me just show you this book really fast though. And you can order this on the PSL website. It's not only done in English and Urdu, but in Sindhi, Punjabi, Baluchi, and Pashto. So in one book, you've got 1,000 signs in 7 different languages. And this is available, and you can order it, and it's accompanied by a DVD of 5,000 signs. And again, you can log online to watch it. So just want to thank you all for joining us today. It's been wonderful to show you around. We really appreciate your support to make this possible, and we'd encourage you to go online at our website, which is simply deafreach.com. And if you would choose to sponsor a child or a classroom or a school, we'd be more than grateful. Thank you, and look forward to seeing you sometime soon. Allah Hafiz.